Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It's Desiree here with Dejanay Events in Chicago. And I am so excited to say that I am the MC for the World of Weddings Association of Bridal Consultants 2025 annual conference in New Orleans. You all, I'm so excited and so happy about the 2025 conference. And can I just tell you, we have some powerhouse speakers that are going to grace the stages in November. So I have the honor right now of having one of those speakers with me. Hey, Jacqueline Vazquez, how are you?
Hey Desiree, oh my gosh, I can't wait to give you a big hug and to see everyone. So I am so excited.
Yes, we are so happy to have you here. Please let the audience know a little bit about you.
Oh my God, do we have like 2 days or something?
Well,
Like,
let me just say, she is a wonderful human. I can testify to that.
amen. Thank you so much for that. I guess what I would start off saying is that I'm a connector, and ABC has been a huge part of that. I am an event planner. I am a master wedding event planner. Okay, I got to say that
Yes.
because, a master bridal consultant, planner. I was accredited by ABC, and I that was like the icing on the cupcake, on every single thing that I have done. So I want to share that first and foremost because everything that I have done has been a part of different things that I've done and taken a step to embrace. And ABC was one of those things. So, I can list a ton of things that I have done, but for the most part, I am an event planner. I'm based in New York, but I do events anywhere, everywhere, destinations. Um, I believe I've been a member of ABC since 2008.
Wow.
I got to go check my certificate because I've lost count already. But that long and in all that time, I've only missed one ABC conference, and it was last year, which I was like
Oh,
bummed out about. But I had an event, so got to do what you got to do.
we'll let you
So
slide with that one.
yeah, so I'm really excited to be going to New Orleans because the last time I was in New Orleans, I was working a destination wedding. So now I get to have a little fun. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm an event planner. I'm also a speaker, an international speaker, mentor, educator in the industry and outside of the industry. And I have a slew of different things that I do, but at the end of the day, it deals with me being an event planner, but also networking, connections, building connections. That's all of what represents who I am.
I love it. Yes, conference is one place for sure that networking, building relationship, learning, just the camaraderie that we have at conference. I'm so excited about 2025 and having you as a speaker. So share a little bit of what you'll be speaking about. I'm so excited about this topic.
Oh my gosh, I actually spoke about this topic once 2 years ago at a women's event. And it really started back this specific topic. The idea was brewing in my head, and it started off with a conversation of add on sales, right? And doing different services. And I'm sure that people can relate to different services outside of what they originally do, but how to hone in on really what makes that, what has that quality magic touch for you, right? And your business. And so, about, I would say, a little over, I can't count right now. So in 2010, I know it was in 2010, I was in Vegas doing a presentation on add-on sales on all these different services. And when I was putting this specific presentation together that I'm going to share about, I was like, wow, I talked about a little bit of this back in 2010, but how can I really bring it fast forward to where I am now and how I feel that I can help others, right? So the title is Embracing Your Crazy Ideas. Okay, while impacting lives, because everything that we do in this industry impacts lives, right? But for those who are interested in knowing more about how to impact lives locally, but also globally, That's big. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, but also what are those crazy ideas and how far can it take you? And what are those crazy ideas that you can kind of hone in and be the best at and take it to a mastery level? And what are those so crazy ideas that may not really align with you? So that's what we're talking about.
I love it. This sounds like a lot of brainstorming and really kind of pulling all of that out of your head, putting that on paper and
Yes.
doing something with it or saying, hey, it's not going to work.
And it's going to be interactive. So I hope they're
Oh,
ready because I'm going to be like, it's going to be like a hot seat, you know? So it's like, what do you think are crazy ideas? Crazy ideas are not just, sometimes we put ourselves in a box and it's like, oh, that's not going to be for me, or that doesn't work for me, or I really can't explore that. I don't have the tools for that, or I don't have the bandwidth for that, or I'm not an expert in that, right? But how did we all get here, right? We weren't experts when we started. So why can't you embrace crazy ideas, right? So I bring in a little bit of sassiness and craziness into it because we have to be crazy to first be in this industry, number one,
very true.
with a little touch of faith and a little touch of your unique authenticity. So why not, take an adventure and journey into those crazy ideas you put to the side and also those crazy ideas that you feel people are thinking or saying, "Ah, yeah, no, you can't do that." Right?
Oh,
So,
yes.
don't let anybody burst your bubbles and stop you from taking the next step in what you don't know what could lead to.
I love it because I always have a ton of ideas, and a lot of the times they just sit in a notebook or stay in my head and they don't go anywhere. And you have such a beautiful energy about yourself that I am truly, truly looking forward to being in your session. So, with that said, why don't you share a takeaway with those that have not registered or are still kind of on the fence on why they need to be in your session?
Oh my goodness. First of all, why they need to go to ABC, period. Okay. So back in 2008, right, when I signed up for ABC, I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. And a few years later, I went to conference and I still was trying to mix things together, but I was still connecting with people and I was still trying to find my way around. And then I was like, oh, local LNGs, and things like that. And here it was that I connected with Miss Lois Pierce. And it was like I didn't look back afterwards. But you need to be there to connect with
Yes.
people and understand who they are and what conversations you can have in those little spaces, either a little chat here or in a larger space, some of those fireside chats, So those are so key and important for you to connect with people. And so I go back that far because it was an important part of my journey.
Mhm.
And why be in my session? Because I'm going to share those crazy journeys that I went through and those crazy ideas and the doors that were slammed in my face or the doors that I was afraid to open, but I did open. And so join me because I want to look inside your mind to see what crazy idea, just bring one, right? I know you have many, but bring one because I want to see, is it to write a book? Is it to be on Netflix? Is it what? So what is stopping you? So bring them. I want to learn about you. And yes, we're going to have time, whether it's all in my session or outside of it, because I'm going to be there the entire time. So
I am so excited. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for joining me on this Zoom and sharing such a wealth of information in just this short period of time. Can I tell you all, conference is where you need to be. New Orleans, Louisiana, November 2025. Wow. Wow World of Weddings annual conference. We are going to be doing it big. And like I said, we have some amazing speakers that are going to be gracing our stage, one who is here with me right now. So if you have not registered, I am saying it's time to do that now. This is the conference you do not want to miss. Thank you so much, beautiful, for being here with me. And
you're
I will see
welcome.
all of you very soon. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.